Hello, everybody. Give me a moment. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. Thanks, Dan. And one more. Holy molies. Stage 2 GTA. Oh my goodness. This was a crazy idea. I don't know how long I could keep this up. I tried to scare Ryan Skid with the mask earlier, with the teaser trailer. Let's see. I move this away. This is actually my daughter's mask. First thing I want to do is get rid of boom. Alright, we can get rid of that now. Alright. That's it. Time's up. Oh my lord. Surprise! Oh my god, that was so hot. And now... Woo. Oh my goodness. That getup was so hot. Got a new camera mount and it's all in my way. There we go. Not going to show that view anyway. Oh my goodness. Actually, how about we just switch to this? Oh, cool. Okay, well, how about we turn that one off? Come on. Boom. Alright. Now that I've done messing around, put that back on. I forgot how hot it is with all the lights on. Pretty cool though, eh? Plague Doctor seemed fitting. So let's move some stuff around. You'll deal with that in a bit. Oh. Oh, it still seems really bright. Actually, take that. Got some envelopes to start, actually. Let's see. Excuse me. This one should be... Wow, it is really washed. Should be from Shane Freeman. Just want to see if I can take one more stab at that lighting. So how's your day going, Dan? I don't know how many parts are in there. It doesn't seem like much. Cut away from you, kids. Save your fingers. Ooh. Alright, so that was kind of a useless cut. Let's see. Alright, so from the classic space set, we were short these pieces here, 1x4s in the old gray. I had a broken blue slope, and that looks like it's probably good. Looks like it's bright air, and it was short one microphone. So thank you TGH Bricks, Shane Freeman, for taking care of that. Oh, that's right, I turned that off. Silly me. That was actually set for auto zoom, but it's not going to be great. I'll leave it in the big envelope so it's easier for me to find after. And this was from no, that ain't right. I do have, oh, you're sorting some recent mega purchases. Ah, anything noteworthy? I want to get this name right. She was, Jerry Rude. Yeah, because her name got smudged off. She, I didn't want to go to Bricklink to get these kind of rare parts from this era. And she asked nothing for it. I offered, and I think I'm going to take care of her. I'm going to do something really nice, especially if this is what I think. Oh, nice, the new Masters of the Universe Heroes figures. Saw some of the figures in the stores today. I just don't buy the single figures. I probably should, but I've got enough on my plate. So it looks like she did a good job of preparing and taking care of this. Moment of truth. I mean, it's the right size and all, but is it the right color? I saw a couple figures, but not the glow-in-the-dark. These are us. Where was this? Von Mills. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. I am 99% sure that these are the right colors. I needed 3. She gave me 5. Ah, thanks, Dan, for liking the stream. Every little bit helps. Don't know where my boy Ryan is. And, oh, look at this. And she helped me with, added more lights. Lights was possibly melting Lego. Possibly. There's no evidence to that fact, but we may see in a future episode. So that I said that was Jerry Rude. Jerry Rude. Thank you so much, Jerry. I am definitely going to pay it forward, and you need to be rewarded too, because that goes a long way to fixing a little disappointment I had. That's great. I'm going to look at that. How good is that? Use this piece to keep them together. Can you see my comment on YouTube? For this stream? Drummond has liked the stream. Thank you for liking. So what? Right now I'm only seeing your Facebook comment. Let's see what happens when I refresh. Probably just hosed everything. Stream chat only, duh. Alright. But that's great. Thank you so much, Jerry Rude. Ah, good evening, fine sir. That I see. Of course, I hosed the rest of my chat, but that's okay. If I were to go back to the Facebook one, is that going to be there? This is a little slow. Ah. Makes me wonder. Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. Haha. Not sure why it's not both showing up in the same chat. Type something in the Facebook chat so I know they're both working in the same multi-streamer. Because I do rely on the multi-stream chat to show me everything from everybody. What's up? Alright. I don't know why it wasn't showing before. It is now. Oh, wow. Look at the cup. That's the green cup. See? There's the green. Where is it? There's the green cup. That trips me out. Ooh. Little Toys R Us shopping. Now I had to put my green cloth on here because of course through the bag it was pretty obvious. It was pretty transparent. Haha. What I managed to pick up in Canada. And was that Dan who tipped me off? I can't remember who tipped me off that they were finally here. And no word of whatever my pre-order was back in May. Even on last night, 2 nights ago, I'd gone online and I was perfectly willing to import this. So now I can add that to my helmet collection. Actually, I've got that sword too. So, where did we find this one at? Toys R Us Von Mills. In and out, 2 minutes. Actually, I found a better way for me to drive there, and we only saw the one. But I imagine there'll be getting more. There, I'll put it to the side so the new lights don't kill it. Beautiful set, and at 25 bucks, 26 bucks, something like that. And I'm pretty sure this was after a 25% discount, because the rest of the Halo line's 25% off. But yeah, $29.57. I think there was a savings of $8.82. But not bad for like first day in Canada, second day in Canada. Yeah, this thing's looking great. I mean, I've seen the videos on how they accomplish the screen piece. Whatever. I mean, it looks okay. Especially from certain angles. I guess from others it's not going to look so good. But I've also got an idea of how to replace that. Custom plastic so it doesn't have that weird ridge. Yeah, 25 plus tax, 25 off till November 18th. That's great. Brand new, out of the gate. New for us. I mean, some of the Americans have had it up to 2 months. A lot of them getting in the last 3 weeks, but I've seen it as of 2 months ago. Some people were picking this up. It's just ridiculous how far back we are. But this is going to be great. I'm hoping it scales well to the Star Wars ones. And I've seen that it scales pretty decently with the helmet I got with the micro or the mini build, whatever that was. Because I've seen them side by side and it looked pretty good. I like the fact you put like a Cortana chip or whatever, although it looks like it's oversized. I mean, that looks like it's going halfway into his brain. That seems to be quite overkill. If they would have just given me a small chip like in the Master Chief collection where I got the 6 minifigs in the big armored box, where it's just a 2x3 plate. No, what is it? 3x4 plate. I think that would have been a little more reasonable. This looks like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is a beautiful looking display piece. I know Jonathan's looking for one. Yeah, the Halo Pelican, 25% off Amazon and Walmart. Get it from Walmart, support me. Get it from Amazon. Well, that's okay, I'll forgive you. Just a shame the Infinite game has been postponed, right? We're not going to see it this year. I mean, everyone's already starting to get the consoles already with the Halo branding. And I thought about getting that Pelican. I just don't know if I want to commit to yet another big Halo set when all I really want is the Warthogs. I don't mind these specialty pieces. I got the Ring World thing, got the sword, got this. They're kind of unique, but I don't know if I want to get the Pelican. As nice as it is, I mean, 2,000 pieces. Virtually all green. Yeah, oh, so it is delayed to next year. Oh, the only game that I'd want to buy the Xbox for. And I said that last generation. I didn't buy the last gen. I said, what was it, Halo 5? Was that the one? That was the big one on the last gen? I pretty much stayed out of the game for one whole generation. Uh-oh. Doom's in the house. What's the latest video you got up, Doom? As you can see, I was very happy to pick this one up today. Get your plugs in, Doom. What's your current video and what's your next video? Oh, I am so annoyed that Apple software keeps trying to start up. There we go. No, this is a thing of beauty. I like the display stand. They did a nice job on that too. I don't know if I like the fact they put the branding Halo Infinite on the stand though. Ah, the Flood Hunters pack. Nice, nice, nice. Tell you, they did a good job with the Photoshop on it though. On this box art. Although Mega's always had some pretty decent art. It's very clean. If you take away this, I wouldn't mind the background. Next video is either a Banshee setup, Halloween thing, or the Brute Prowler attack. Now with the Banshee setup, do you mean the you're gonna have them all or close to them all? From what I see, fitting that whole plastic, cut piece, that's going to be an interesting fit. Definitely different for a Mega. But I'm very curious to see if I can replace that with a custom, because I think I can make something better. Little orange chrome, some plastic. Alright. The Banshee collection, yes. Great. You do that collection, I'll link you. I will link you. Oh my god. The big boy. Da, 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 da. Very pleased to get this. Now we'll see if Lego or FedEx screwed me up. Yep, I wonder if this one has bricks in it. Could just be actual bricks, it's heavy enough. 2 bricks? Wouldn't that be something? And actually, this is probably the best taped package I've gotten from Lego in a long time. Some of my previous videos, you guys have seen I've been able to put my hand right into the box, almost pull stuff out. Do 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 do. And we shake them all about. No one wants to see that. Oh, awesome. Okay, I didn't know that was in there too. Cool. I'm giving real thought to the Pelican. It's beautiful. Everything I've seen about that Pelican is just beautiful. Just don't know if I want to commit to it. I want to keep myself open to a couple more big Lego sets. Yeah, there you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. By the way, this box is different. Well, actually. Yeah. Ooh, God. Okay, let's pull that out first. One. Oh, there goes the headphones. So as you can see, this ridiculous bag or whatever they include in there, they apparently pretend to charge $20 for this thing. I don't see it, but hey, whatever the con job is, I'm not going to open it. I'll put it away. I don't want to know what else is in there. Apparently there's wrapping paper and a bag. Maybe someday my wife will need it. Yeah. Hey, wifey. They throw it in there as a freebie. Shopping, yeah, so it's a gift bag with apparently wrapping paper. I can only imagine how big it must be. Oh, there we go. Oh, this, yeah, I'll have to use this camera because the other camera won't show it. I didn't hear you at all. Oh, that's great. It looks like, look at the cat, looks like he's ready for some photography. Look at that, he's all posed. Jesus, can I show that? Actually, for the first time I can. Watch this, people. Okay, we'll take this off. Let's see. Oh, it's too dark. That's funny. I can't do it. Believe it or not, it's too dark down there. Yep. The webcam needs a lot more light to be even half effective. You're lucky, kitty. You almost became a YouTube star. Yeah, is that what he's doing? Ooh, yeah, at least he's quiet. I'll give him that. Oh, wow. The shiniest box yet to grace this desk. And that was apparently the gift with purchase. $366, not bad. It's an actual box set. Define special buy. Yeah, so, you know, that was launch. I didn't get in at midnight. Got in 4 hours later. That's what this is. They included this with any purchase, not just this. Any purchase over $100, I think, got you that. And I don't know what price point they include that garbage with. I mean, really. Can you imagine if you ordered something too small for this? Would they have put it in a bigger box, or would they have bent this up? Inquiring minds want to know. So am I going to pin it to the wall or leave it on the stand? I'm not putting it on my wall. It could get hung in my display case. Absolutely, but I don't think I'm going to pin it to the wall. My walls are garbage. Now, apparently, differences between this box set and the Euro set, on top of what's the normal differences between the two regions, Our box is full gloss, front, back, all sides. Um, the EU version, Lego Fan UK, his is only glossed along the Batmobile, the Batwing. So for whatever reason, they got gypped on their box art and the look of the box, and I'd much rather have it shiny. It preserves it a little better. As boxes go, whoa, this is in pretty good condition. I mean, it's not a perfect box collector's box. Slight ding up here, slight ding down here that you may not notice. Decent fill. I'll give you an idea in a moment. Well, I can feel what the manual was. This set is actually the reason I bought the Batmobile last month. This thing looks so good that I figured, you know what, I'm gonna grab them all. Well, and then I realized there's one hideous one that I don't have and I'm trying to get. A Bat boat, eh? That'd be something. If it's done well. Or the Batcopter. The Batcopter. So they're saying this is going to be 20 inches long, 9 inches high at the highest point when it's on the stand. If you place it on the stand, nose up. 3 figures. What is that like the Penguin and a Goon? I'm not a DC guy, to tell you the truth, but I do like Batman. Model can be well mounted. I've seen that piece. They're making such a big deal out of it. But the set does look great. But yeah, this thing, it'll go on a stand for sure, especially that size. The size is pretty good. It's going to sit pretty nicely in the stand. And then when I run out of space for it, then I'll probably hang it in the display case. Parade Joker and his Goon. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know that's kind of a crime right there that I forget my Burton. This Mindstorm set, that's kind of cool. 5 little models. Not a bad little set. 3. These is gift with purchases I like. A nice little box set. And especially like this, and not the yellow box that everyone hates with the silly insert, with the red insert. Those are horrible. Real box. Pretty sad though. I can't imagine what this is going to go for. Actually, this is a nice promo. It promotes all the other Mindstorm type stuff. That's pretty good. Ooh, a Batarang. Well, see, that goes right up there with the Halo sword, right? The Covenant sword. And I would love to see Mega. See, Mega could do this, because I got the Star Trek contract still, as far as I know. They could give us, was it the Batleth? The Klingon weapon? I'd like to see that. How about Star Trek phaser? The flip communicator? I mean, Mega could give us a bunch of these, and if they do them in a nice way. We've seen Star Wars do Yoda's saber, although, yeah, I hear there's going to be more. If they can do the hilts in a good quality build, I mean, they got something. I think a lot of people would buy them. I think we're seeing Lego experiment with some stuff, hitting that nostalgia market. And that's what they're doing here. Young kids today don't know this. This nostalgia market, those of us that watched and grew up on the early Tim Burton stuff. But yeah, collector's Batarang, that'd be really cool. Batboat. Oh, hey, Doom, so you got your hands on some Call of Duty figures. Oh, you're in trouble now. As good as the sets are, some of those figures, they're just amazing. And I'm looking at them, and the wheels are turning like, oh, if only, you know, we could get Hasbro to make peace with Mattel. Do something about this license, you know? Because could you imagine if Mega could produce the G.I. Joe bricks and figures? I mean, it's not a leap for them. They've already done, 5, 6 years of really good military stuff. They're making an awesome figure. Can you imagine Destro, Cobra Commander, Flint in the Mega Bloks figures? That's a license to print money. Because Hasbro took 2 stabs at Brick Toys, and they were not great. I still haven't produced the videos for the 2 sets I built. And it's not that they're horrible, they're just not great. Some collectors have made the G.I. Joe custom. There's a lot of G.I. Joe customs. And I've got plenty of Chinese G.I. Joe figures in Lego, which I was pretty happy for the most part with. 8 of them I think I got. They look pretty good. You'd have to check out my snups because there's no video of them that I'm aware of. Overwatch should have been Mega. You think so? I mean, well, there's no reason they couldn't have done a good job with it. Hey, Rampage. Rampager X. Everyone say hi. Just trying to imagine what an Overwatch set would be like, from Mega. I still got plenty of these little buggers. The little exclusive ones you had to order straight from Blizzard. They're not bad. I expected more. I really did. I thought that Overwatch would do better with Lego, but this is one I'm looking forward to building. And I'm not, I haven't played the game, but I've seen the videos. I've watched plenty of YouTube plays, and all the cinematics are beautiful. I mean, there's definitely a lot that could be worked on here. I don't know if it's the fact I like anime. I flip at my daughter every time I say it, but I love the look of this. And I'll never get that back up to save my life. We'll leave it there. You just have one Overwatch set? Which one do you have? Because right now I have, I think, all the first wave except for that big shuttle. And the funny thing is, my daughter beat me to building the first one because she built the Dorado set. Oh, you've never played Halo? You seem to be pretty well versed in it with your videos. Meanwhile, I played, Combat Evolved 2, 3, ODST. I played competitively many years on Xbox Live. Loved it. The original Xbox went to the 360. And that was 2006. Played. When did I stop playing it? Probably 2009. Oh, Tracer, Widowmaker. Nice. A friend on the mainland. Wait, so where do you live? Where do you live that you're calling something the mainland? Actually got a lot of my Overwatch here handy. I just can't pull them out because where I put my new lights, not my new lights, my old lights repositioned. Oh, Victoria. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So you gotta take a ferry back and forth. How long does that take? Oh my god, I just figured out what was in this. So you get a card, you get some sort of tag, you get the bag that they show it open, you get some stickers. Actually no, that's the bag. Oh, you get 2 cardboard boxes of some sort. I can only imagine how good they are, given that they're in here. This is too much. $20 value, they say, guys. Two hours on a trip usually. Wow. There's a YouTube show I watch, Daily Driven Exotics. And the 2 hosts, Damon Fryer and Dave, they lived, I think, in Victoria and just recently moved to the mainland just because the ferry trip every day or every other day was crazy. And, being stuck in Canada now, because I used to drive all the way down to Seattle, down the coast, even further down the coast for all their car videos. Yeah, I know, literally. I'd love to know if anyone ever went into a Lego store to buy this crap. I mean, at least I could see someone wanting to pay money for this. But not for that. I mean, when I want something like this, I go to a dollar store. But, oh yeah, look, you got the VIP branding, though. You know what's funny? All the people who go into the Lego store, whether it's the new stuff or whatever, and they want to buy the keychains and the luggage tags, especially the rubber ones, and all the stuff that isn't Lego. And what's worse, so much of it isn't even made in Lego factories. It's Lego branded, It's contracted out. It's like, you suckers, Wow, look at this. Produced by RDP Limited UK. Not even made by Lego. Lego has, plenty of access to printing paper and cardboard stuff. They didn't even make this. They didn't even package it. It's got nothing to do with them. I wonder if you can contact RDP Limited UK at rdp-creative.com. Actually, inquiries at rdp-creative.com. I wonder if you can get your hands on stuff. Backdoor it. Not that I would want this backdoored, but can you imagine? Because you know how it is. You run off, 10,000 copies and you've got of a print, and you've got 200 left over. It's not enough to ship in a box because it doesn't fill a box, so you don't ship it, so it's sitting on your warehouse floor. Can you imagine what's sitting at RDP Creations with Lego branding on it? Because there's a box there with some money in it. Oh, hey, no sweat, Doom. Figure get the ball rolling, right? I do that, and you get people trained with the idea that, it's okay to do that, a little here, a little there. Eventually, I'll turn that stuff on myself. What goes around comes around. Plus, I figure, I don't know if you've gotten any before, so If it was new, then it, it gives you a giggle. And if you have gotten it before, then it's like, yeah, whatever. It's just pennies. No one's going to go broke doing that. It's not like you and me are Dr. Disrespect, where every 5 minutes this guy's just collecting, double digits, triple digits. That's something else. Really, a donation war? What were they doing? Like bumping each other up? That's hilarious. I wish I could sit back and watch one of those. That'd be fun. I don't like that view. I'm going to kill that view. Boom. It was new for this channel, but people have for the other channel. Okay. Yeah, no biggie. I'm still wrapping my head around some of it myself. Trying to figure out, if I'm going to get Streamlabs to collect stuff, YouTube. I mean, everyone wants a piece of the action once you start collecting money. Boy, I wish I could be in on one of those fights. They wouldn't donate who could donate the most. Yeah, that's it. Pennies or, whatever it is people are donating. I actually think it's crazy anyone donates any money on any stream. So I'm quite tickled by the idea. But then you see a few guys and it's like, you know what? As soon as you can, you should set it up. I should set it up. Can't hurt to have it. It's like I'm sitting there on my phone. Even if I'm watching it on the computer, like right now, if I wasn't streaming, I could be sitting here at the desk watching on the 32-inch monitor here. But I would be I'd be communicating here. I wouldn't be typing with the keyboard. I could, but chances are I wouldn't. But on the phone and say YouTube, I get a little $ right beside the chat thing. So it's like I'm sitting there like, well, what if I hit the $? Okay, 99 cents does nothing, but if I do a little over 99 cents, I can put a message. So it's like, okay, well, 279 or whatever. Put a message in there. I go to some channels, and it's like my brain's thinking like, hey, you know what? I'd donate $2 or $3, and they got to say my name, and I can promote my thing or whatever. So I wish I'd figured that out a little earlier, because it's a little hard to ignore when you're giving them money. Even if they don't want to promote your channel, or if they say they don't do promotion, self-promote. But once I throw the money at them, they got to say it. I got Beyond the Brick 3 times to say my name, and he didn't want to. And that was hilarious. And I did it on one stream where you had David Hall and he had Boone on there too. So it's like you had a couple of really big YouTubers or big Lego guys. I mean, I don't call Boone a big YouTuber, but he's a big Lego guy. And then David Hall is a big YouTuber. Yeah, I think it's already cool that you're already at that level where you got your number of subs, you got your 4,000 hours, so you're getting your monetization. I think I'm good on the hours, but I think on YouTube I'm shy of I'm just under 600 subs. But I mean, I've had something like a 30% increase in the last 3 months, so that's good. I mean, I'm happy. Growth is good. It'd be nice if I could hit 1,000 by Christmas, but I think that's a little bit ambitious. Good to have goals, though. I was also, what did I do this week? One of the things I did this week was I tested my ability to say, take this, everything you see on the screen right now, 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras, pump that out as a virtual camera so that if I jump into, say, Zoom or a StreamYard stream or whatever, connecting, I can use my virtual camera, which would be all of this, so I can still showcase whatever I want And then if I want to make myself a big head or a small head, or go back and forth and have different things like this going, I mean, this is not bad either. I could do this on someone else's stream and do my own self-promotion here. Where is it? Right there or up there, while I'm in their streams, you know, because none of these guys are doing that. You know, they jump into someone else's and they're one of 4 boxes. Something I've been playing with. Oh, what's cool, Maniac? How I'm able to switch, or just that I could get all of this now into someone else's stream? Because one of the reasons I haven't jumped into someone else's stream, I'm still doing the Call of Duty stuff, while most of them are doing the Lego, and I didn't want to cross-contaminate too many purists out there. But, oh, you like that spooky setup, eh? Yeah, that's what I had going on earlier. And then there's another one. I like that background. I lifted from somebody. Oh, you should use that close up like that more. Well, I don't know how close we want people, but actually, well, remember when I did the teaser, I was half that screen almost. Because when I do the headshot, and of course here I can enlarge it or do whatever. But if I was on someone else's stream, I could absolutely be this big and still do my build, and people would still see my build, and I could have a background or not have a background, just have my desk. That's the thing. I've got my setup is really slick now. The only thing slowing me down is the power of the PC. But I managed to make this little laptop. I mean, it's only chugging away at 80%, so it's not like I'm killing it. OBS has definitely been a step up for me. It's not as easy to use as XSplit. XSplit is definitely more professional, but I'm getting more out of less with this. Dual build stream might be neat. Yeah. Well, actually, hey Ryan, what is it you and me thought we might build together at the same time? What is it we both have that would be good? You've already built Yoda, so it doesn't matter when I build Yoda. I did get shipping notice that the child is on the way. I got that today. The UCS Y-Wing. Yeah, when you get through your builds and I get through some stuff, that'd be okay. That'd be a good excuse to build a Y-Wing. And the best part is, with what I had figured out is, I can have this setup that you see with my 2 or 3. I could be even in someone else's, and I could just record for my own purposes what you see now in this window for my own videos, so I can speed it up and everything. So I don't feel like I'm losing anything, because one of the things I hate is, if I go into someone else's build, how am I going to be able to use that video footage the way I want to use it? And I'm able to record it to my hard drive now just like I am, whether I was online or not. So that's slick. But yeah, I figured out a lot this week. Well, that Pelican stream, that's going to be your multi-session build. I mean, 2,000 pieces. I don't know what your schedule's like, but you could literally you could stretch that out to like a 7-day build or something, whether it's 7 days back to back or spread it out over a week or two. And oh, look at this iCloud. What a pain this thing is. I gotta remove that. Don't even use it on the PC anymore. But I absolutely recommend that all your builds should probably be online builds. I know it slows you down, but you could actually decide, if you're going to be reading the channel, get someone to talk in your ear. Get one guy to what's it, Discord or whatever, into your ear, read off questions to you, so you don't have to be looking at the screen like I was, halfway, all the time here. Then you just answer the questions and you keep going. You don't even lift your head up if you don't want to. That's kind of the best of both worlds. But spread it out over 5, 6, 7, 8 sessions. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why not? Well, that's it. Don't make them long sessions. Keep them short. 1 hour builds. I mean, make that a thing. Make that a nightly thing. I mean, that's something I desperately want to do, is start banging out more builds. I mean, Ryan pushed me to try and get more Call of Duty done at one time, and actually, if he hadn't pushed me, I don't think I would have. But I'm so close to getting them done. But I mean, yeah, and that's definitely a thing you could do. Jeez, you're still on it. You're still on Yoda. Aren't you sick of looking at, was it this color? Imagine rebuilding him and building him in this color. A little sickly Yoda. These are, when I'm trying to test for color correctness, I keep a handful of things. And admittedly, I'm still always a little washed out or a little oversaturated. Also because I kind of like oversaturation slightly. It exaggerates everything. But I'll put a bunch of these on my white desk just to see how they come out, and that's how I do a lot of my color correction stuff before I go live. Just different colors. See what's what. Sometimes I'll put this on there to see how well that gets reproduced. Doesn't matter. To me, this never gets reproduced right in video or on my screen. Do some magic. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't do it 100%. Huh. That's weird. I'd have to make an adjustment there. Amazon coming through for you. I tell you, I'm having a blast there, Billy. Yeah, why? What are they doing for you? What's Amazon sending you? I really don't want to showcase this thing. This thing's just horrible. I don't want to bend it either. Yeah. And I'm not gonna, there's nothing to show there with those parts. Leave it alone. Delivering my kid's Halloween costume Monday. Oh, oh my God, they're so bad. Oh. So is it going straight back to Amazon? I'm going to complain hard, get a credit. Yeah, something. That's something with Walmart, I tell you. Within 2 weeks of Halloween, all the Halloween costume returns. It's like we're a rental service. It's horrible. I'm glad I'm not part of that division anymore with the returns department. We actually kind of outsourced it. But anyway, yeah, that's just horrible. Now, to me, you can't order timely things with Amazon. You just can't do it. Can't do it. And your order's on the 15th. To me, it's still too close. I know it's 2 weeks, but... And you probably get most stuff within 4 days, right? But it's just too close. For me, it's like... Last year I ordered my daughter's Spider-Man costume and jacket. 6 weeks before Halloween, I think, from AliExpress. Came, both of them. She was able to wear them to school and wear them out. I was very lucky. I really sweated that, but it's like we kind of planned it really late, and she had a backup plan anyway. Was supposed to be here last Thursday. That was their delivery guarantee. That's the one thing. I pay for Prime. I don't pay for Prime because I think it's going to get here in 2 days because it's BS. My buddy taught me that. He had been a Prime member for a lot longer than me, many years before me. And what he told me was, yeah, it's 2 days from whenever they say they're releasing it and whatever, but getting it from point A to point B and their whole logistics chain is crazy, and that's just before the couriers get their hands on it. And he says, no, you pay for free shipping, that's fine. There's your value with Prime, and that's the way I look at it. And of course, Prime Video, a little bit, but nah, they're just as bad as Lego and FedEx. I mean, technically, it's supposed to be 2-day shipping, and for most sets, it tends to be a Thursday night when the shipping label's produced. That's at the point it's picked. And then I get no confirmation from FedEx or Lego or anything saying what the status is after that label until like usually late Friday, maybe Saturday. And then still nothing, and then Friday it shows it's on a truck being delivered. And that's probably because the first time FedEx actually gets around to scanning it is when it goes on a truck. They don't scan it inbound, they scan it as it's going on a truck. Or at least they don't reveal the scan to us. And so you're still talking 4 days, 5 days. Almost everything. I don't get FedEx faster than that. I never get FedEx faster than that. Even when I'm surprised about things with FedEx, it's never that fast. We've got enough people here where Prime is cheap. I mean, Prime's only $7 or $8 anyway, right? And if you watch, if you order one thing a month, usually that shipping is paid, that pays for it. You're $7 or $8, I think, for the Prime. And if you watch one TV show or one movie on that Amazon Prime Video of theirs, which is utter crap in Canada, but it's there, it pays for itself. I don't know anyone who's given up their Prime shipping, and I order a lot. Ooh, Bionicle parts. Are you a Bionicle freak? I tell you, I enjoyed Mandar, and I can't usually say I enjoyed Mandar Productions. One of his recent videos, he was replying to someone who was saying, "Hey, what about another wave of Bionicle?" And he ripped into that fan because they already took 2 swings at that, and the second one failed the first one was pretty successful. The second one failed miserably. But I tell you, Bionicle parts, when you can find them, bulk, garage sale type stuff, sweet deals. People don't know what they have with the Bionicle stuff. And if you're a mock builder, the Bionicle stuff's the best. I'd love to see it come back, but I think it's done. The closest we see is that horrible buildable Star Wars figure stuff. And it is. That stuff's horrible. It really is. And kids who grew up on Bionicle love it. They're really into it. Any chance I can get Bionicle parts and sets, I jump on it. Yeah. I got like a large bin of them. And whenever it comes my way, I just separate them because they don't, of course, work with most of the other things I might do. And I haven't been mock building in a while, but I know what they're worth. Someday I'm going to go through them and see if I can piece together some of their sets. I have 3 main shells: Transformers, Halo, and Bionicle. Brickmaniac. There were more bad ones than good ones with the constructible. And that's the other thing. Constructible figures. What a horrible term for the wave. It's like, oh. Where they had, was it 30, 35, 40 figures tops? They're all virtually identical. You know, human head ones were the worst ones. Ones with helmets were looked better. But they're all open-bodied, connected to the... just horrible. Poor value. Good for parts for mocking, kind of, sort of. All those parts were okay for mocking. But I think as the figures, just wretched. You can help with the sorting if needed. Yeah, I should just send you 2 bins. See what you send back. Send me any complete ones and then keep the extra parts since I'm not mock building as much anymore. I got a half complete Sith Fury UCS. And I'm trying to, okay, let's see if we put it on this camera. It would be bigger than this box. And I had the frame all framed out. I took the frame apart in 3 pieces. And I bought all these plates. Do I have them handy? Probably not. Yeah, like these. So I bought whoops, 4 times this in grays and blacks because you've got the trim too, right? I don't want to screw up that camera. I'm not going to, oh, that's not it. Did I keep them all handy? Okay. And like this, 3 trays of this. Basically this, and of course, and 2 trays of this one, which is a 2x4. No. Yeah, and I don't know how many of these. These I didn't keep in these trays. And you'll see there in the light. There we go. A lot of these to do the body panels. And I just never slapped them on. And the truth is, if I would have slapped them on, that thing would have been 80% done. But then I got preoccupied with the idea that I needed to do an interior. So I started studying the game Knights of the Old Republic. That sounds right. To get the interior shots and stuff. And I just never went back to it. So it's sitting in a box under the desk. Phasma is a get. You know, and Phasma is the one I want to get, and I don't have Phasma. I still don't have Phasma. And I wanted to buy 2. I wanted to leave one stock, and then I wanted to take one and chrome it. Dip it. I wanted to do a good job with it. Maybe someday. And it looks like Bricklink is still pissed off with me for doing what it did by creating a Facebook group for Bricklink Canada. So I'm going to have to start using a secondary account. Since they've stopped communicating, I was going back and forth with them. And they've just stopped communicating altogether. So I kept saying, okay, I get it. You're punishing me for whatever. But where's my road to redemption? You're punishing me for email and not for transaction problems. But you're preventing me from making transactions. So who are you actually hurting? You're not hurting me because I'm just going to use a secondary account. I would like to keep that main account because it's got a lot of years of history to it. But if you want to add 1 day to what it takes for me to get anything from Bricklink, because that's what it will take, by me using a secondary account with a different name, a different address, and a different credit card. Okay, Bricklink. And then they didn't respond. And then I sent them a few more messages like that. And I said, listen, what I did to Bricklink Canada, I could do to every other Bricklink in the world. I could start messaging all the Bricklink stores in the States. I could start messaging all the Bricklink stores in Europe and the UK. I could start pulling stores right off that service. I got 500 members, or almost 500 members now in the Facebook group, 400 of which are the stores. I'm in a good position to start up my own Bricklink service. Some of these guys are pissed off with Bricklink right now. Who knows? Maybe that'd be something down the road. I get enough of the stores coming into my Facebook group that gives me direct access to them. I mean, Bricklink isn't happy I had all that direct access to them on their service, but you know what? Maybe it's time for a new Bricklink. One not controlled by Lego. I don't know. I think it was a big mistake that they took control of a third-party service. So they're now the first market and the secondary market. That's not good. In what hobby does the manufacturer control both the new and used market? Horrible. I only got, yeah, fast. I think there's only 7 Bionicle sets from the cans I'm missing. Hey, I love Bricklink stores. I just don't like the service. I think the service is the biggest problem. But without Bricklink, most of these Bricklink stores would get no traffic at all. That's the beauty of the service, right? But only the ones with decent inventories get any traffic at all. And the small ones, they either have to have the lowest price or they got to have something rare or unique. Otherwise, they get no traffic. I'm just trying to give them a space to promote themselves and more opportunities to buy Lego on Facebook for a lot of people. Most of the stores who joined my group seem to like it. At least the ones I polled anyway. And there's not a thing Lego can do about it. And if they think stopping me from doing transactions with that one account, that's foolish. Because I'm already off to the races on the other account. So, too bad, Lego. Didn't work. Didn't work. And I tell you, the Bricklink stores right now are super frustrated. Especially those who are selling used figures. What I didn't know, and this is me being educated recently, is that there's been some rules in Bricklink for a while that you cannot sell a Lego minifigure. We're not talking CMFs. We're just talking Lego minifigure incomplete on Bricklink. Although it's been done forever. It's been done for 20 years. But there's a rule for it that you really can't.